Yo, what's up guys? It's Noah here, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking through a couple player props I like on Prizepicks for tonight's NBA slate on Wednesday, November the 15th. I got two props, guys, that I want to share with you guys for tonight's slate, what I'm liking. Two plays, we're going to talk through these two plays and share why I like them. Before we do get started though, as always, if you guys do enjoy these Prizepicks videos, if they do help you out, make sure you hit that like button down below, hit that subscribe button if you have not yet, and if you guys are new to Prizepicks, if you don't have an account on Prizepicks yet, you can sign up and use my promo code Noah. As you can see at the bottom of the screen, when you use that promo code, you will get your first deposit match up to $100. So be sure to check out Prizepicks. Don't have an account, use that code so you do get your deposit bonus. Also, do want to give a quick shout out to Sleeper because we do also have a partnership with Sleeper. And if you guys want to check out Sleeper, you can sign up for Sleeper using my promo code Noah over there. Get your first deposit matched up to $100. Now, if you don't know what Sleeper is, they're pretty much an app very similar to Prizepicks and a lot of these other DFS pick'em apps that you see kind of around the industry. But Sleeper does offer payouts up to 100x, which some of these sites don't offer. Some of these sites do cap you at like a 20 or 25x payout. Well, you can win up to 100x your money on Sleeper. So if you really like to chase those high payouts, I definitely recommend giving Sleeper a try, guys. And again, if you don't have an account over there, when you sign up and make your deposit, if you use that promo code Noah, you will get your first deposit matched up to $100. And Sleeper does also give out free squares to all new users, so you should get a free square added to your account when you use that promo code. They also do a lot of promotions as well throughout the week for new users and existing users. So definitely give Sleeper a try, guys, and make sure to use that promo code when you sign up so you do get your first deposit matched up to $100. But let's go ahead and talk through this slate for Prizepicks today. Two props I'm liking. Yesterday we hit 2 out of 3 plays we gave out in yesterday's video. Felt like we could have had a sweep yesterday. We took the under on Miles Turner rebounds. That was a really good read. Turner got into some foul trouble going up against Joel Embiid. Easily cashed his under. We took the over on Jordan Clarkson's points. Clarkson had a really good scoring game, put up 30 points. Unfortunately, though, we also took the over on Nick Claxton rebounds, and Claxton, he got into massive foul trouble. He had like 4 fouls in 6 minutes. He only wound up playing 20 minutes. He still grabbed 6 rebounds in 20 minutes, but obviously that wasn't enough. We needed 10 rebounds from him. So that was definitely frustrating with Claxton getting in foul trouble, but we hit 2 out of 3 plays yesterday. Let's see if we can hit both of our plays today. So first play we're going to take a look at is going to be a fantasy score prop, and we're going to look at Luka Doncic, fantasy score 52. And I do like the over here. People might be a little bit hesitant to take an over on a line that's so high. But man, I feel like this line honestly could be higher. Like, I feel like this line should probably be like 54, 54 and a half. This is a really, really good spot for Luka and for the Mavericks going up against the Wizards. The Wizards this season have been like one of the best possible matchups. They're playing at the fastest pace in the league. They're one of the worst defensive teams. They rank like bottom 5 in defensive rating this season. The matchup doesn't get much better here. And if you look at this game, like this game environment, this game total, this game has a massive total, 245.5 total in this one. This actually might be the highest total that we've had in a game this season. And, it's kind of weird to see a Mavericks game have such a high total. But the Mavericks are actually playing fast this year. They rank 6th in pace this season, which, typically that's not the case. The Mavericks have always been like a slow-paced team. But this year, the Mavericks are really starting to play faster. The Wizards lead the league in pace. This game should be super high scoring. It's projected to be super high scoring. It's projected to be a close game as well. The spread is at 5.5 right now. Dallas. Dallas is on the second night of a back-to-back, but if you look yesterday in their game against the Pelicans, it was a massive blowout, and Luka only played 26 minutes. A lot of the other key starters only played like 25, 26 minutes. So even though it's the second night of a back-to-back, I'm not super worried about that. This should be a spot where Luka should be able to just kind of have his way against a very bad defensive team. And I know Luka had a really bad game last night on Tuesday. Probably that might be his worst game ever. He played 26 minutes and had 13 fantasy points. You almost never see that from Luka. Luka is typically a guy that's going to average around 1.5 fantasy points per minute. This season, he's averaging 1.51 fantasy points per minute. On average, when Luka plays like 36 minutes, he typically is going to put up around 54 fantasy points. And you could say that in this matchup, his fantasy point per minute production is going to be even better than normal just because the Wizards do play so fast. They are bad defensively. So really like this spot for Luka. I like him to bounce back here. I think this line of 52 is definitely a bit too low on Luka. I would have this line closer to like 54.5. I feel like this line is probably 2.5, 3 points too low here. So that is the first play I do like for today is Luka Doncic more than 52 fantasy score. And then the other play I like to pair with that, we're going to look at a points plus assist prop, and we're going to look at Dennis Schroeder, 21.5 points plus assist, and I also like the over here as well. So more than 21.5 points plus assist for Schroeder. Now Schroeder this season has had a really big role for the Raptors. He's pretty much taken over as like the starting point guard without Fred VanVleet. He's playing, averaging over 32 minutes per game. Last game he played 35 minutes. It was one of his worst games though with the Raptors. He had just 4 points and 6 assists in 35 minutes. But if you look at that game, he shot the ball terribly, and I remember because I took his points plus assists over last game, and it didn't hit. But if you look at last game, Schroeder shot, I think he shot like 1 for 10 from the field. 1 for 12 from the field in a really good matchup against Washington. Had just 4 points and 6 rebounds. You look at this matchup today against the Bucks, and you would think like, oh, matchup against the Bucks, that's probably not the best spot. This is actually a really good spot. The Bucks this season have been very vulnerable to guards. Guards have had some really good games against the Bucks this year, and I think that's largely because they don't have Drew Holiday anymore. Replacing Drew Holiday with Damian Lillard just is going to make your defense so much worse. And we've seen that be the case. We've seen a lot of guards do well against Milwaukee this season. And Schroeder had a really big game against the Bucks earlier this season for what it's worth. Played 29 minutes, had 24 points and 11 assists. It was his best game of the season. So this is a matchup that I think Schroeder can definitely have success in. And the Raptors, they're kind of shorthanded right now. OG Anunoby and Gary Trent Jr. were both out last game, and they're both doubtful for today. So without OG Anunoby, without Gary Trent, I think we can pencil in Schroeder for pretty big minutes here. He played 35 minutes last game while playing terribly, shooting 1 for 12. If he even plays remotely better today, we could be looking at like 36, 37 minutes for Dennis Schroeder. And when he plays that many minutes, I typically like his chances of getting 22 points plus assists. He's averaging over 10 field goal attempts per game this season, so he's going to shoot the ball when he's on the floor. He's averaging over 13 potential assists per game. I think looking at his season averages this year, he's averaging like, I want to say 23 points plus assists per game. He's averaging 15.4 points per game and 7.7 assists per game. I mean, you combine those together, and that's just over 23 points plus assists is what he's averaging on the season. Now you got to factor in there's no OG Anunoby, there's no Gary Trent, and it's a really good matchup against a Bucks team that has been vulnerable against guards this season. So really like the spot for Dennis Schroeder. Right now, DK Sportsbook, he is favored minus 140 to go over 21.5 points plus assists. So I wouldn't be surprised if you do see Prizepicks bump this line up. If it does get bumped up, you could still play it. It's up to you. But I do want to go ahead and get this play out to you guys while it's still at 21.5. Feel like it could get bumped up soon since DK Sportsbook has that line favored minus 140 to go over. But these are the two props, guys, I like for Wednesday's NBA slate. Luka Doncic, more than 52 fantasy score, and Dennis Schroeder, more than 21.5 points plus assist. If you guys are going to be tailing me on these two plays, hopefully we can hit both these plays, make some money tonight. Appreciate you guys watching the video. As always, though, supporting the content. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you hit that like button down below. Hit that subscribe button if you have not yet. And again, if you guys are new to Prizepicks, if you don't have an account on Prizepicks yet, sign up for Prizepicks using that promo code NOAH. You will get your first deposit matched up to $100 when you do sign up for Prizepicks with my promo code. But yeah, guys, two plays tonight. Hopefully we can hit both these plays. Bounce back after last night. Felt like it was a frustrating night because I felt like we should have hit all three of our plays last night. But it is what it is. Let's bounce back tonight. But appreciate you guys watching the video. Hope you enjoyed. Let's make some money tonight. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.